Qual o segredo para parar de traduzir tudo na sua cabeça e finalmente entender o inglês falado? Não é decorar mais regras, é imersão. Mas como fazer isso sem ficar perdido e frustrado? Hoje eu vou te levar num guia prático, um exercício de 10 minutos que simula a imersão real. Vamos conversar apenas em inglês, um tópico super divertido, e seu único trabalho é relaxar e tentar pescar as palavras ali que você conhece. E se você não é inscrito no canal, já aproveita, já clica aqui e se inscreve. Eu sou o teacher Thiago Rocha e já ajudei milhares de pessoas a aprender inglês. Então, bora pra aula. Today I want to talk to you about a movie that I just watched, Inside Out 2. Have you guys watched this movie? Well, I just need to talk about this movie because, wow. Just wow, let's be real. The first movie was amazing, right? It's a classic. It gives us a fun way to talk about our emotions, like when you're happy but also sad. You know, you can just say, "Oh, it's a yellow and blue memory." It's so cool. So for Inside Out 2, the sequel, the pressure was high. I was a little scared. My personal anxiety was screaming. What if it was boring? What if it was not good as the first one? You know, that feeling? Well, I'm happy to tell you that this movie is fantastic. It's not boring at all. It's not boring at all. It's funny, it's smart, it's honest. And I think I like it even more, the first one. It completely blew my mind. So, about this story. The story starts with Riley. She's 13 years old now, and suddenly an alarm goes off in the headquarters, and the alarm says puberty. This part is hilarious. You're gonna laugh so hard. And a construction crew comes in. They break everything and they install this new super complicated control panel. It looks like a video game console with millions buttons. It's the perfect picture of a teenager brain. And then the new emotions arrive. We meet our new four guys. The first one is the Envy. She's super small. She's cute. She has this giant eyes. She sees what other people have and she just whispers, I want that. She's basically the feeling of watching TikToks of people traveling. So true. Then we have embarrassment. He's the big friendly guy who is always trying to hide in a hoodie. He's the feeling you get when you trip in front of your crush or something like that, you know. We all have been there. You just want to disappear, right? When things like that happens. So that's he, embarrassment. And we have Inui. She is the queen of being bored. She is always on her phone and her favorite phrase is, whatever. She's so funny. She's that mood you have when you have to do homework on Sunday. And then there is anxiety. Oh my gosh, anxiety. We need to talk about her. She is the real star of the show. She's not a bad guy. She thinks she's helping. She's always trying to protect Riley from the future. She makes plans for every possible bad thing that could happen to her. And as I was watching this movie, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so real. This is me. This is me when my friends and I are trying to choose a place to eat. I'm the one saying, but what if it's too crowded? What if the food is bad? It was so relatable. And this movie gets what it feels like to be anxious. You know, it has a very strong picture of it. So the main problem in the movie is really interesting. Like anxiety thinks that the old emotions, joy, sadness, anger, are too simple for a teenager's life. So she does something crazy, you know, like she traps them in a bottle and kicks them out of the headquarters. And that's the story. The old emotions are trying to get back home, and it makes you think like, what happens when you hide our real emotions just to look cool or to fit in with a new group of friends? It shows the journey of old emotions. Like it's a very creative way to portray this kind of phase in our lives. And my favorite part was the sarcasm. The only way to build a bridge is being sarcastic. Jokes are perfect. But the movie has also serious parts, There is a very important scene where Riley is playing hockey and she gets like a panic attack. The way they show this on screen is like amazing. Like everything gets blurry and confusing. It's a very honest and real picture of what a panic attack feels like. I think this scene is so important because it shows that it is okay to not be okay sometimes. And in the ending, don't worry, I'm not gonna give you spoilers, but the ending is not just about joy winning against anxiety. The message is much cooler than that. It's about learning that all emotions are important, even anxiety. You just need to find a balance. So Riley's journey is about accepting all parts of being herself, the good and the bad parts of her. It's a beautiful message. So my final rating, I would say it's 10 out of 10 for sure. This movie is a must watch. It's a rare sequel that is just as good as the first movie. The voices are perfect. The animation is beautiful. The story is just like everything. It's funny. It can make you cry a little, or it's super human. So go see it. You will love it. And then come back here and let me know what you think about this movie. Or if you have already watched, tell me what are your impressions about it. E aí, fim do desafio, respira fundo. Como é que você se saiu? Primeiro de tudo, parabéns por ter chegado até aqui. Talvez alguém saiu do vídeo, mas você ficou. Então você está focado em destravar o seu listening. E é exatamente por isso que é bom ter essa coragem de se expor ao inglês no mundo real. Mesmo que você não entenda 100%, tudo bem. Esse esforço você te coloca à frente dessa galera. Agora, quero que você seja muito honesto comigo e me diga de 0 a 10 o quanto é que você acha que você entendeu o que eu falei. Comenta aqui embaixo, dá uma nota real aqui, tá bom? Não é que existe nota certa ou errada, é só para você ir avaliando o quanto é que você tá melhorando aí no seu inglês, tá bom? O importante é ter um ponto de partida, né, gente? E se você gosta desse tipo de treino, desse tipo de desafio de imersão e quer ter isso todos os dias de uma forma ainda mais estruturada, e ainda com o meu acompanhamento, eu tenho um convite para te fazer, tá? Muitos de vocês já sabem que além daqui do meu canal, eu também sou professor na Fluency Academy. E esse método que a gente usou aqui de imersão com texto, prática com conteúdo divertido, é o coração do nosso curso de inglês. Lá você não aprende só frases soltas de livro, você aprende com diálogos, com simulações da vida real, com aulas que analisam cenas de filmes, de séries, de músicas e com muitos exercícios interativos que vão te fazer começar a destravar o seu inglês e a avançar aí, tá? Então esse curso é um curso perfeito para quem sente isso, sente essa trava na hora de ouvir e de falar. Então se você quiser aprender com esse método, é muito divertido. Clica no link aqui na descrição desse vídeo. E eu te vejo na próxima dica de inglês. Se inscreve no canal e a gente se vê na próxima. Peace!